Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I was going to say, this is a school. I know we can do better than that. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We greatly appreciate you taking time out of your very busy day just to be here. A quick rundown of how we're going to do this very briefly. I'm going to have your illustrious principal, Dr. Brian Cutter, come up and just say a couple of words that we all know, and that is how much we greatly appreciate everything that you do every single day. I have a lot of teachers in my family. My wife has been a teacher and still works in education, and there's nothing that we can do or say to adequately pay you back for the work that you do, but this is just simply a small token of our appreciation for everything that you do day in, day out. So with no further ado, we have a couple of other people that we're going to bring up as well, but with no further ado, I'm going to have Dr. Brian Cutter come up and say a couple of things about the good staff right here at Delrado Elementary School.
Good morning. On behalf of Delrado Elementary School, we'd like to welcome all of you for this wonderful occasion to celebrate and thank our hard, dedicated teachers that show up each day and give their all. This is a small week, but they deserve so much more, and we try to recognize them every day for the dedication and work they do for our students here at Delrado. So on behalf of Delrado's faculty and staff, we would like to say welcome, and also on behalf of Delrado administrative team, thank you, teachers. Thank you, teachers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cutter. Also, we are delighted to have the MPS superintendent here, Dr. Ann Roy Moore. Please come forward and grace us with your presence. Let us know how you feel about the wonderful teachers that you lead so well.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you to all of our teachers, not only here at Delrado, but in the whole school system, that MPS could not be MPS without teachers. I remember being a teacher in the classroom, and I know how much being a classroom teacher impacts so many lives over a period of 20, 30 years. Thousands of kids come through you, and you are very influential people. So we want to thank not only Delrado teachers, but all of the teachers at MPS on behalf of the Board of Education and myself and all of us who work with you and try to give you as much support as possible. Thank you, and keep up the good work.
Okay, so we are going to have our state superintendent, Dr. Eric Mackey, come up. But before we have Dr. Mackey come up, we want to show you guys just an example of what you're going to see all over the place. Some of you may have already seen some of these ads. I know this weekend I was listening to Pandora or something, and one of the ads popped up, and I looked at something online, and the ad popped up, and I thought, this is all over the place. So this is our attempt to show you how much we appreciate you, and I could not do this without giving acknowledgement to the creative force behind this. We are working with a company called Big Communications. They do marketing and promotion for all kinds of organizations, but we are fortunate enough to have them working with us to put out a little bit about how we feel with the amazing teachers in this state. And they have been responsible for the production of these commercials and a lot of the collateral that you'll see out there online and on your television, on your radio, and everywhere else. So we're going to take a quick second. How long is this commercial about? About 30 seconds, just about a 30-second commercial. This is just an example of the kind of work you will see when you log on to your thing. And I'm gonna break protocol a little bit. I'm gonna get all the kids to come right over here so they can see the commercial too. I didn't realize you guys were so far behind the screen. We're gonna take a quick second and show you the commercial about our teachers. Commercial.
First, I want to say thank you for being there when I needed you, when I wasn't sure where to go. Thank you for your guidance, for your passion, for your humor, for your heart. Thank you for being my mentor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being my teacher.
And there are several versions of this commercial, several versions of ways that we are simply saying thank you to the amazing educators of this state. It's It's like my grandmother used to say, poor pace to say just thank you, but there's not enough money in the world to compensate you adequately for all the stuff that you guys do and for the impact that you make on the lives of our babies, of our children that we love so much day in and day out. The governor of this great state, Governor Kay Ivey, as well, has written a proclamation to make this week Thank an Alabama Teacher Week. And to tell you more about that, I'm going to introduce our State Superintendent of Education, Dr. Eric G. Mackey. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Let's get all our students and teacher back up here. So students, we have some special things. Let me get closer to the microphone. We have some very special things for your teachers this week. So we did not have enough of these for everybody in the state, but we have a really nice little notebook here that's part of our Thank Alabama Teachers campaign and our bigger campaign to recruit teachers, new teachers all across the state. So we have one of these for every teacher in the building. I'm going to give this first one here. And we do have, as Dr. Sibley said, we've got a proclamation here from Governor Ivey. You come up here and help me hold this. Here we go. So the proclamation comes from the governor, and I'm not going to read all of it, but it says this is Thank Alabama Teachers Week. So let's stand right here outside the microphone so they can see us. Now, again, well, first, let's let them get some pictures while I'm not talking. Now, it would be nice if what's your name, sir?
Michael.
Michael? It'd be nice if I had one of these personally signed by the governor for every teacher in the state, but I only have one, and so I'll let you give it to your teacher to keep. So you're our class. I do want to say a few more words about teachers and what we're trying to do this week. Of course, it's Thanksgiving time, and we're all getting ready for our turkey and dressing and sweet potato pie, or however you celebrate the holiday. But it's mostly about taking some time to be thankful for what we have. I would have to say we're really thankful, Dr. Moore, to you and your staff, to all the teachers and administrators and the school board who pulled us through this last very difficult sort of 18 months. But here at Delrata, as many schools across the state, things are back up and running again. And it's not all back to normal, as evidenced by all of us having to either wear a mask, or I've taken mine off just for a moment. But things are not all normal, but they sure feel a lot more normal than they did this time last year. And it's good to see teachers and students back in a classroom doing the work that we know they need to do to make sure that everybody's moving forward in their academic careers and doing all the things that students love to do. So we're glad that you're back doing those things. And we would not have been able to do that if it had not been for our adults. Now, it's Thank Alabama Teachers. And we want to thank our teachers, but we don't want to leave out all the folks that also support our teachers, our cafeteria staff, our custodial staff. What a beautiful, beautiful school you have here. Our bus drivers that pick you up in the morning and drop you off in the afternoon. Our school secretary, who in this school was so gracious when we came in this morning and welcomed us in, but also in security, made sure we signed in, made sure we had our visitor's pass. So she's welcoming people, but she's also making sure that this is a safe and secure facility for the students. And everybody else who works to make our schools function every day. But there is nobody more important than that person who gets down on the floor with you, who helps you with your art projects, who listens to you when you need somebody to listen to you, who teaches you everything from, not this group because they're a little older, but from tying their shoes to how to behave in school, those early grades. A lot of it's just about how the school process works, to calculus. I don't know if y'all doing calculus yet or not. I don't know, but it's a kind of math. Wait, you'll get there. But all these things teachers help us do. Teachers help us grow in our minds, but more importantly, teachers help us grow into being the adults and the citizens that we want in our state. And so we got some fine young people behind me here who have a wonderful teacher and wonderful teachers in this school. And all across the state, we just want to take time this week to say thank you to Alabama teachers. Now, we have a lot of other people who are helping. So Dr. Moore and I, but we also have some of these videos that you just saw. We've got some more coming out. So you're going to see one from Penny Moore. And Penny is a teacher at Payne Elementary School in Trussville. I think it's elementary school. I may have, she's Payne School in Trussville. And her son, Malachi Moore, is a star football player at the University of Alabama. She is a teacher, and we have a video of him thanking his mom for being not just his mom and his mentor, but also a teacher, giving to him, but also investing in the lives of others. So that's just one of many that you're going to see throughout this week. And we ask everybody to do some things. So one, social media world. I don't know if you do social media back here. Y'all probably a little young for that too. But out there in the social media world, if folks will hashtag thank AL teachers, thank AL teachers, AL for Alabama, obviously, but thank AL teachers, and go on there and say something maybe about a teacher who's meant something very special in your life or in your child's life or grandchild's life, and then do that hashtag thank AL teachers. We also will have several other things going on this week. We want to remind the public it's a good time to just send a note to a teacher, to give some classroom supplies, to do anything you can to help support teachers in your community and to say thank you for the great work that they do. I'm the state school superintendent, and I can tell you this, I would not be where I am today, Lord knows where I would be, were it not for teachers that invested in me in elementary school and in middle school and in high school, who helped me to learn, but also helped me to dream about what the future could be. And that's what teachers are doing right here at Delrada and all across this state. So a very special thank you to this wonderful class and to your teacher today. And we really appreciate you being out here, and to everybody else too. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Sibley.
Thank you so much again. And not only do we have a lot of kind words and great thoughts about our teachers and the teachers right here at Delrada Elementary School, we have also backed that up with some vittles, we'll call them. We, in collaboration with Big Communications, have provided lunch for the entire staff here at Delrada from McAllister's Deli. Hope you guys enjoy that this afternoon. They'll be set up in the back room there so that you guys can enjoy just a little bit of nutritious food to give you some fuel to take on the rest of this day and the rest of this week working with these beautiful, beautiful children. So with that is it. We just wanted to kick off this week right here at Delrada Elementary School, letting you all know, again, you are greatly, greatly appreciated. Students, remember, thank your teacher. When you see them, thank them. They do a lot of good work that you'll be grateful for in the years ahead of you. And with that, are there any media questions? Any questions, SFA? Any questions at all to ask here concerning our Thank a Teacher campaign?
Is there anything local businesses or other people can do to show their thanks to teachers outside of the school building?
Yeah, okay, absolutely. We are encouraging businesses, and we're encouraging just people in general to do all that they can. We talked about the hashtag Thank an Alabama Teacher, writing letters, if you can send a small gift or a token of appreciation, anything that not only small businesses but communities in general can do to show how much we greatly appreciate the work that teachers do. Thank you. And I think that is it. Thank you guys so much, very much for coming out. Thank you.